There was a big tzaddik named Rabbi Uri from Strelisk. Rabbi Uri from Strelisk was known as a tzaddik that his davening was with koile koiles. For hours and hours every day he was davening. Ad kedei kach that the farmers, the goyish farmers, used to hear him davening in the fields out of the city. And sometimes the farmers used to say to each other, "We have to hurry up, it's already late. The Jewish rabbi is already saying Yuchid Chai Elumim." They even know to quote the word Yuchid Chai Elumim. Once the Heilige Strelisk Tzaddik was davening with Koiles Abrokim, the governor from the city made a visit in the shul. And he looks on the Rebbe and he sees the tzakos, the gevaldas that the Rebbe does. He's turning around to the Chassidim and he tells them, listen, if after such a prayer your Messiah didn't come, he's never going to come, chas v'shalom. The davening ended and one of the Chassidim tells to the Rebbe, you should know that the governor was here. And he quoted what he said. The Rebbe laughs and it says, there was once a king that had a nice walk in the forest. He sees a thick tree, a real thick tree. He commands to his servants, I want this tree down. In those days, there were no tractors, there was no machinery. How do you take off a tree? So they used to tie the tree with thick rope, and then both sides of the rope, they used to tie it to thick poles, and they used to shake it and shake it and shake it, and slowly but surely, the tree gets more and more weak till the tree falls. But that tree was such a big tree. They tied it the thickest ropes, and how much they're just shaking and shaking, it ain't working. People were shaking this tree for years. For generations and generations, people were trying to take off this tree and it never worked. Years and years and years passed by. Once, there was a little youngster, a teenager, walks with his friend in the forest, and they see a big tree. It's tied with a rope. From two sides is metal, and then, let's have fun. Take it from one side, I'll take it from the other side, let's shake it. They just give one shake, two shakes, and whoop, down, the tree is down. Wow, the whole city turned over that day. Two teenage boys took off a tree that there's no way to take it off. An old person told them, listen, when I was a young boy, my father told me that his father told him there was a king that wanted to take off this tree, and people were working on it, they were sweating on it, and it didn't work. But what do you think? That these teenagers could take off the tree? No. After so many years of shaking and shaking the tree, by the end of the day, a little shake, and the tree is down. Said the Heilige Strelisk Tzaddik, you should know that there were so many doiras that wanted to bring Mashiach. So many doiras, Rishonim, Achronim, Tanoim, Ameroim, it didn't go. But everybody shook it a bit, and more and more. At the end of the days, when Mashiach will have to come, it wouldn't be so hard. Every little shake will just bring the Geula. Rabbi Yisai, we are now in Shiva de Nechemta. We're now in the days after Tisha B'Av and Chodesh of being menachem ourselves. We should remember, we don't need such big stuff. Every time you just look away, you don't even start to imagine how closer you are bringing Mashiach. The Geula Shleima is mamish ot here. We're waiting for another few Shmiras Hanayim, another few little avoiders that we in 2024 could still do. And Be'ezus Hashem, we're going to see the Geula Shleima b'meheira. Amen.